Hello and welcome to KPLE-TV's Veterans Resource Show, Veterans Helping Veterans. I'm your host, William Gibson. Today, we have Chief Cunningham from the Nolanville Fire Department, Nolanville, Texas. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Fire department, that's got to be a cool gig, man.
It is. It's a pretty good deal.
How'd you get into it? When you were a kid, did you go, when I grow up, I want to be a fireman? Or?
No, actually, we were talking, my best friend in high school's dad was the fire chief in Abilene, and I had no desire.
Yeah?
No, I didn't even think about it. It was actually by accident. When I got out of the Army, I was kind of like, what am I going to do now? And I went and I tested at Temple College for some programs that I didn't really think worked out. And my wife at the time said, hey, why don't you look at EMT school? And I said, well, what is an EMT? Yeah. And I said, and she said, well, if you don't like the program, if you don't like the job, don't do it. But the Army's paying for it. So I said, yeah, okay. I took the night classes at Temple College, and when we started doing our ride-outs, it was with Temple Fire Department, and that's when I thought, you know what, this is what I'm doing. This is going to be it. This is what I'm doing, and it has been for the last 30 years.
Good, man, good. So you said you started out in Killeen?
Well, no. I graduated from Temple Fire Academy in '95, and my first job was actually in Richardson Fire Department. Up by Dallas.
Yeah.
And then I came. My whole family's from here. Mom and Dad both graduated from Killeen High School. So I wanted to be back closer to family, and I was living in Temple when I was working in Richardson, which was, a deal all in itself. So I came back. Ultimately, I started in Killeen in '97. Yeah. And I was there until 2023.
Nice, man. Nice. Tell me about where you're at. What it is you guys do. You know what I mean?
Well, so Nolanville Fire Department was created, I think, out of need. The city was growing. They were kind of outgrowing the volunteer department that they had. And they decided to create a professional fire department. And I just luckily fell into the position where I was looking for something. My knees still worked, my back still worked, and I didn't want that to not be the case. So I started looking, through higher education, started looking at what I want to do next. And fire chief was kind of where that was.
Nice.
And I fell in at the right time. Nolanville was looking. They hired me to build the Nolanville Fire Department. And so I've been there. I retired June of 23 and was hired. Well, I was actually hired in May of 23. Yeah. So, and
perfect.
We're building a professional fire department over there.
So what all you, for lack of a better word, I don't know. So what are you building? How do you, let me put it this way. What does it require for an individual to get involved in that? Do I need any certification starting out?
Oh yeah. So there's Killeen, Temple, there's a bunch of academies, fire academies. So you do have to be certified with the state of Texas to be a professional firefighter. Now we have volunteers too that are working through, some of them are working through that process, some of them just want to come and do the training and be part of the family.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a certification program through the state. You get certified in the fire department and certified in EMT. And then come to work. Yeah, nice. You test for whatever department you want to work at. Hopefully you do well enough. And it's kind of like, I would compare the testing process kind of like to the ASVAB. Same kind of test. Okay. And then the program, or you get hired through the program and become a firefighter.
Where would I start? If I'm a veteran, either a guy getting ready to get out, or I've been out for a while, or I've been out for a long while, but my legs, my knees and stuff still work.
That's the key.
Where would I imagine? Because that ain't no joke. You're lifting some stuff.
Yeah. So you can, a lot of the good places to start, if you don't, and I actually have people right now that are looking, what do I do? I'm getting out of the Army. I don't know what I want to do, or I'm getting out of this and I want to do something else. So they come they come to the fire department, and I have a program. We have volunteers, so it's really a combination department in Nolanville. We have paid, but we have volunteers also. So you can come, volunteer, get your feet wet, see if it's something that you like.
Good.
A lot of people go to that one call, that bad car accident or a kid or something like that, and then they can't handle it. And it's good to know before you put a lot of money and effort into it. So yeah, there's programs out there that can get people involved.
Excellent.
Prior to going to school for it.
Is there a age limit?
On the civil service side, for paid department, a lot of departments are civil service, and then I would say yes, there is. Normally that age is 36. There are a lot of departments that aren't civil service, and then no, there's not an age limit.
Is there a height limit?
Luckily, no.
Okay, good. Switching gears a little bit, camaraderie and community.
Yeah.
Being a veteran, what does that mean to you, and why? How does that work in the fire department?
It works a lot, and I don't want to go into combat situations, but you go into situations where you do something that a lot of other people don't do. So you've got that commitment, that loyalty, the trust, the stuff that you build inside that little group. That's camaraderie to me.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Yeah.
The community part, I think, is the people, the things that you bring in from outside that aren't part of that, that kind of ground you, keep you kind of normal, I guess.
Kind of normal.
If that's a word.
I understand. Good.
So.
Good. What about family members? Do you got like an auxiliary, or is there? How can they get involved?
We have a wives auxiliary. We have a lot of people, especially volunteers. Some of the volunteers are actually spouses of professionals. The secretary treasurer of the volunteer side of the department is the wife of one of my firefighters. So yeah, there's a lot, and and I always say before 11 o'clock at night. We kind of keep that 11 o'clock at night as a cutoff for people that don't belong at the station.
Yeah.
But other than that, family, friends, kids, everybody's welcome at the station. I mean, it is a big family.
Good.
So,
Do y'all do stuff for the communities like trick or treat, or
I'd like to say yes. There are programs in the works. This is a new department, so there's been a lot of building.
I like it.
The city of Nolanville does a lot, especially vet related, and they're kind of pulling us in.
Good.
Like 9/11 is coming up, so the city is kind of controlling the event, but we're going to do a lunch for veterans, for first responders, for the community.
Yeah.
At the fire station. So that'll be really the first big event. Now we've gone to churches, we've gone to other events, and come see the fire truck, that kind of thing.
That's excellent right there.
Yeah.
Throw out some candy to the kids.
Of course,
and stuff. Yeah.
Of course.
Let them take pictures with the fire truck.
Absolutely.
Oh man, they love that stuff.
that.
If you could tell a veteran one thing, what would it be? I know it's a left field question, ain't it?
It kind of is. Your service matters. The things you've done, it matters. Sometimes that changes you as a person, but everything you do is going to make you grow, I guess.
Good.
So yeah, it matters. Don't forget that. It's easy to forget that. I think in this area, excuse me, because there's so many veterans, there's so many people, it makes that easy to forget, but your service matters.
Good, thank you.
So.
Okay, now family members for a veteran.
Yes.
Same question. If you had one thing to tell them, what would it be? That's a hard question,
Same
man.
thing. Well, yes, it is, and it isn't, because their service matters too. I mean, their support, it makes a world of difference.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just be there. It might not always be easy, but good things never are.
Good point. If people got questions about your organization, what's the best way to contact you? Do you want them to call you at home like 2 in the morning?
Oh, yeah, sure. We love that.
I'll bet.
My email address, anybody can email me. I respond to everything. My work line, call me at work, come by the station.
Good.
I'd love to sit and talk.
Good.
And talk about anything. So.
Do you guys do like ride-alongs or stuff like the cops do? I don't think so.
No, not really.
Probably a good idea not to.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it's a big liability.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we're going fast.
Yeah. Close your eyes. Here we go.
That's right. Yeah. We don't. Once you become a volunteer, though, and you're on the insurance, of course, yeah, you can come right out whenever you want to come hang out with the people on duty.
Excellent.
We'll do some training.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
What about driving the big truck?
What about it?
Got to go through all the training.
You do. You do.
Okay.
You have to have a Class B exempt for fire trucks, driver's license.
Good.
So.
What's something you want to tell us that I didn't ask?
Well, Nolanville, the whole central Bell County area, I think, is looking to go through some changes. I have a piece of legislation on the ballot. Well, it's not really legislation. It's for an emergency service district that will cover the central part of Bell County. All of the cities, to include Nolanville, the city limits of Nolanville, ETJ, and then all of the ETJs that touch the extraterritorial jurisdiction, they have all given the okay to use those boundaries to create a possible emergency service district. So instead of being Nolanville Fire Department, it'll be Bell County ESD 3. Salado actually has an ESD right now. And it does come with a little bit of an extra tax, but it also provides a whole lot better fire service coverage to the area. So we're in the process right now doing that. It'll be on the ballot in November.
Excellent. Something to look for.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Excellent.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. Thanks
Thank
for
you
what you
having me.
do. Thank you for what the fire department does.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Have fun.
And all your information, they got it over here. It'll be typed up and it'll be on the thing, okay?
Perfect.
Excellent.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you very much.
That concludes this week's episode. Thanks for tuning in. As always, stay informed and stay engaged. God bless you, and see you next time.